Whoa, we're gonna watch Magic? No way!
I hope so.
No way!
Timmy, it's not as exciting as talking about the deck.
Mostly
Never.
because you're so wrong. I don't even want to discuss it.
I think that Gordon secretly late at night goes to Timmy Talks on YouTube and watches all my deck decks. And I've got 200, I don't know, 80 something videos. I think he secretly watches all of them, makes notes, and uses that knowledge right now, right here, live in the show.
Someone has
actually-
taken damage, but I can't see their dice. I think they're also wrong. Magnus is not player 2 now when they join the...
Yeah, you mean
Well,
the yellow
actually,
dice is hard to see.
He's a friend of mine, so no problem. I can just call him on the phone and say, do whatever you want. So, like,
But this is looking good for Magnus with the Howling Mine, and he has the mace.
yeah. But as you can see, without the mace, the Granite Gargoyle would be super amazing in this
Yeah.
matchup. As I said, like the Granite Gargoyle is highly underrated.
Ooh, winning the tempo game here. Ice Storm is so good for the tempo.
Yeah. 100%.
And also with that Howling Mine, of course, because he's drawing into cards. He only has one land now.
Yeah, for sure. He draws more cards. He can maze the Granite Gargoyle. So this doesn't look really good for Vincent.
Oh,
Whoa!
bad news.
Yeah,
I still-
this doesn't look good for Hamburg.
I'm still a fan, Mitja, of Llanowar Elves Ice Storm. I know it's very simple, but you know, if it works out in turn 2, you take away a land of your opponent and you can ramp. You have double benefit.
To be honest, when I started playing Alpha 40, I tried to build a deck with Llanowar Elves because they banned Stone Rain and Ice Storm for multiple copies. So I tried to play Llanowar Elf into Ice Storm into Stone Rain. This is amazing. Like, this is super good. But oh, did we see a shuffle up here from Vincent?
Yeah, he played Wheel of Fortune here. That's what's going on. And what I
Hello,
hope is that we get to
players.
see
Could
a
I...
Glowworm.
Players, could you hear me? This is God talking in your ears. We just want to know what life total Magnus is on. 17. Thank you very much.
Magnus, I hope you like your Christmas present, just to say that, because it's impossible to reach Magnus de Laval on Facebook
Yes.
or SMS.
Yes, it is. Okay, we have some games. Sorry, we lost all the viewers here, because I needed to do a effing completely new setup here, because the reindeer is shouting at me. No, the caps lock was a mistake, apparently.
Earn him on the,
Oh,
on the
we
board.
hear Ernham, Jim? Do we?
Yeah, earn him Jin. I was hoping for Crawworm.
Yeah,
And
I
look-
was
Ah,
hoping
but-
too, because
Ernham is still a cool card to get into play here in the Howling Mine deck. It is something we don't see usually.
It's
Yeah, that's
looking
right.
great for Magnus, right?
to be honest, for me, 90% that Magnus wins that game. I know I give out always like percentage who wins, and I also said Sapselia will win that game with the Abyss on the spot, which put me wrong. But to be honest, come on, guys.
Oh,
He
we have a
brings-
cockatrice in play, guys.
Sweet cockatrice.
Yeah, Cockatrice is nice. Like,
That is
Beautiful creature. Magnus, well done.
This is not a card you see that often being played in old school nowadays.
oh yeah.
I love it.
That's-
What the hell? 314 in chat. You have my as Garfield intended emote with a Christmas with a Santa cap? Okay, I did not know that was possible. Love it.
Whoever said the deck +4 Evil Eyes is the best version of the deck, I think this is more than highly discussable.
It will still be better than
I
whatever.
want that deck on the channel.
It will still be better than whatever Mitja thinks is the best.
No way, no way, no way.
So with that, we are back again. I can talk to stream again.
Oh, relic
so
barrier.
Oh shit.
now it's one-sided howling mine here and coming in for a lot of damage. I'm thinking Magnus will take down this first
I think
game.
Vincent
Gordon,
needs
I'm
balance. Balance.
You think so? Balance?
Yes.
Oh, there. What did he put down? I can't see it at the moment.
Crowworm!
Oh, there it is, Grower. The worm.
Worm for president.
The worm. Show me your worm. No,
I'll show
this
you the
was
worm there on stream.
on stream. No, this is crazy at that
Okay,
point.
but we have a white man up. There is a
But
possible balance now.
Yeah, but is balance so good? He just keeps the crow worm and puts his opponent under
Yeah,
pressure.
yeah.
Yeah,
Nothing,
yeah,
but
the-
we
the-
can. Okay, Bottle takes care of an Urnum. That's at least something. Not saying it will save him, because it won't, but it was something.
Yeah, and he can jump block. He can jump block the crow worm.
Yeah, just taking damage from the cockatrice. Is not dead yet.
Yeah.
He's on 10, yeah.
Ice Storm.
Ice Storm number 3.
Oh, this is hard to watch, guys.
Oh man.
This
Those
is
ice
really-
storms are so incredibly good in this matchup. Or in this game, I should say, because he's drawn 3 now already, eh? Wow.
Yeah, and plus strip mine, he got 4 land destruction, 4 in one game, plus battle draw engine withholding now. This is incredibly good.
Another maze.
Someone said mono green tier 0. Now they're getting magic.
Yeah, this is the way to do it.
You know, guys.
One of you, I'm guessing Mitja, who uses speakers, have a Discord sound on, I believe.
Maybe.
But that's Shuffle Up, taking down the first game.
Yeah, I mean, Vincent was nowhere.
No, but want to do a shout out there. We are doing this stream for charity. We have raised over 1,000 euros of charity for this tournament. If you want to help, you can use the tip button down here somewhere on mobile phone, somewhere else, and give some money to cancer research, children's cancer research in Switzerland. Is the charity of choice for this tournament and stream. Every tip you give to the stream, without any exception, goes directly to that one during this 12-hour stream. Maybe not. They're playing fast.
That's great.
Maybe
man.
just a
That's
10-hour
great.
stream.
But actually, that for me, it feels like that we're playing or we are streaming longer than 12 hours at that point.
We'll see. We'll see. Players are
Just
still
drink more.
Players are still sideboarding. By the way, I should probably.
Yeah, can we look at the sideboards?
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
absolutely have a look at the sideboards. So this is Martin Bueller's deck. I don't know if I could direct. So here we
Here we go.
Here we have the Crushed Ones deck.
Yeah, Spirit Links, of course you're gonna play those. Of course.
Yeah,
They're ideal actually.
and he needs bigger creatures. So maybe Sarah's, but
Maybe Sarah's.
they aren't good against 4/5s, or they can block 6/4s.
They do
But I
fly.
think
Do you
the
want to
board
trade it with the
Spirit
cockatrice?
Link. Spirit Link is key.
Yeah,
I mean,
Spirit Link
come
will
on.
go in like without a doubt here.
Yeah.
Are he going to take out the Black Vices or Bottles?
I think he will board out the Blood Moon. I would board out the Blood Moon. for sure.
Yeah, the Blood Moon seems.
He's gonna keep the vices because he's on the play himself.
Yeah.
If he would have been on the draw, perhaps different. And yeah, City in a bottle, it's always like flipping a coin, right? What is your opponent going to do? Magnus saw the city, so you know him better, Gordon. What do you think Magnus is going to do? Is he going to board out the Urnums?
Hard to say. I think we have Magnus' deck here. Like, he doesn't have much creatures to bring in. So I think he needs to keep the Urnums in, otherwise his deck does nothing. So the Urnums will still stay in, is my guess.
What is the... Oh, he's got Master of the Hunt in the sideboard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
very cool.
let's. This is Magnus sent a small note with his deck suggestion here. The Marcus Lundqvist anti thing. Also saying, if Marcus is watching, it says he is so stupid and awesome. Yep. Don't need any power cards. Crowworm is 6 power by itself. I also have green playmat. Yeah, not true. The deck name, he calls it Howling Green, refers to both Howling Mines and of course the Howling Dogs from the Master of the Hunt. Master of the Hunt is awesome. Shut up, Gordon. That was his note
It
for
all
the deck.
comes back together.
But to be honest, I think he will board out the crumbles. If I were Magnus, I would board out the crumbles and see what happens. Oh, what's... Sorry.
Yeah, he has some green mana there, green playmat in the picture at least. But with that, we need to talk about. Let's actually do like this. Okay, we will
that
watch.
interrupt could be interesting. You know, from
Avoid
green
fate.
in the sideboard, avoid fate.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're playing against, you know, your red spells, your white control stuff.
So
Oh,
now
that's-
he's okay. Damn it, he's changing to the green playmat now. But I just want to say, the table he's playing on is an original table made by Casa Brain. By Casa, before they started the Casa Brain company, they made a couple of playmats for themselves to play at the pub, and they made a table. It's a small, like 1 times 1 meter big table that they made to play Magic. That is the original, bought by I think it's Jeff Brain, not Colsa. I don't remember which one. Which Magnus had delivered to him NoobCon 2018, I think. Which
That is
also
fantastic.
I played on, and my opponent, which should not be named, spilled the beer on. After
It
NoobCon,
doesn't
so
matter.
at 5 in the
That
morning.
is the key, Gordon. That is the key. I mean, spitting beer over something like that is like the holy grail. You know what I mean? It's like...
Is Vincent taking a mulligan there? Or not? Was it just his opening 7?
I'm unsure. I didn't watch. I was looking at Magnus' table, to be honest.
Yeah, me too, with the story, but... I guess... No, I guess it wasn't. Oh,
I guess
quick
there
start. So
Fair
this
start.
is not another thing, right, with City in the Bottle. Would you play it like this against Magnus? Or would you say, I'm going to wait until he actually plays an Arabian Night card and then play the City?
And with
Because-
that, I'm leaving the hat to the guy in the hat. You see him above here. Hello, Christian.
Hey,
You're muted.
Reindeer. So, but Mitja, would you? I mean, because I feel when you play against an opponent with City of Brass, for example, then your City in the Bottle can block that, you know?
To be honest, I would play it reactive. I would tap out, because City in the Bottle will be like a time walk. You know what I mean? If your opponent puts down the Urn, and you play the City in the Bottle, you have just a 2 mana more time walk.
Yeah.
And I would do that instead of putting it down turn 1 without having any issues, because now you're giving him the out on the crumble, which
Yes,
he probably
yes.
would play because he's
And then it's a
mono-green.
1-for-1.
Yeah, right. And so he plays City in a Bottle without any issue. You play Crumble. Yeah, of course he gets 2 life. Who cares about 2 life? Because in that matchup, 2 life doesn't matter, right? Christian, what do you think? 2 life doesn't matter, right? And
Christian
Christian
is
is
like,
not answering,
whatever.
but I'm talking to him, you know.
I'm
trying to
muted.
connect
I'm
him
muted.
to what we're
Oh, he's
saying,
back.
you know
He's
what I mean? I
in.
tried to
Yay.
hook him up there. But
Okay.
anyway, you know what
In
I
old
mean?
school,
Like,
it's-
I won't do it. Like I would keep it until it would affect the board. You know what I mean?
Another thing is you were saying you would board out Blood Moon, but now I'm looking at all those mazes of If of Magnus, and I'm thinking, wow, I
Can
hope
you
he
hear me?
didn't board out.
Now
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes,
Welcome,
now.
Reindeer.
Yeah. Okay. My point of view is always better to play something than to play nothing. So if he would have another playable on turn 2, then I would wait for the city in a bottle. But if he do not can play something, which because he has no 2-drop, I would play the city, of course.
That is
I don't
probably
think
why he did it. But I wouldn't have done it. But
I wouldn't have done it as well, because the city in a bottle doesn't change anything at that point. And yes,
But it's a you can play it in a round where you know if you could not play something else. This is why. And now he
but
played
he
strip
could also
mine, which
play
is
turn 4 or 5, because as you
hey,
can
yeah,
see,
he strips one of the mazes here.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's actually interesting to see that Magnus
You're
hasn't
just-
played out anything else yet. Just lands.
Yeah,
Maybe
only
he has
that.
all the Arabian Nights cards in his hand.
Yeah.
Maybe that was the right choice, but I would wait for the first Arabian Nights card to hit the table and then play the city in the bottom.
Even with 5 green here available passing turn. And Vincent's doing the same. I would expect more pressure from Vincent actually.
Yeah,
Just that one
Yeah, but-
granite gargoyle.
If he has no cards in hand which can put pressure on the table, he cannot play them.
Yeah, no, obviously,
Maybe.
but when I look at his list, I would have expected him, because there are quite a lot of creatures in there, right? Cheap creatures, Iron Claw Orc, Savannah Lions, that kind of stuff.
yeah, that looks like a lot of pressure. I hope he didn't board them out, because they were putting pressure, as you said, on their opponent, and that
It's
is
not
what.
working with the hand.
And even if he changes the Savannah line with a Lanowire Elf, that means the Lanowire Elf is not pressuring out Crowworm turn 5.
Yeah,
Turn
true. Yeah.
6.
Or we're going to see a Crowworm now. That would be sweet. He's got enough mana.
Yeah, for sure. Why did he sacrifice? It healed the Crowworm.
yeah. That is nice.
Yeah, and at that point he's a lot under pressure. And
And
no,
the sword.
but it doesn't matter. 6 life is a lot of life in that matchup.
Ooh, Crowworm.
Oh, there's the Chaos Orb. Look if he can resist the pressure to hit the maze. Magnus, as a gentleman, he puts in front of him the maze of it.
So Vincent can hit it from his side. So
Yeah, of course, he can just put it on. You know what I mean? Like, if he presses hard enough, he can press it through the camera.
I think, to be honest, let's talk a little bit more about Granite Gargoyle, because in the last podcast of Manolakos, or the All Things Considered, they asked for the card to be in 2021. And they talked about Relic Barrier. In my point of view, Granite Gargoyle could also be a hot card to be played more in 2021. Because we saw it in a lot of decks. We even saw it in a deck which took down, I think it was a May tournament from Florian.
Yeah, I
the
think
Granite Gargoyle.
what's good about it, of course, is that it's 1 red and 2 for a 2/2 flyer.
Yeah.
If you compare that with
it
Thunder
curves-
Spirit.
It curves good into Red Splash. It's flying, and I think it's very undervalued or underrated at the moment.
And it can be super annoying in late game as well when you have more red sources. You can block everything with the... Ooh, if Bifferfried. That's going to be difficult for Vincent.
Where is the if-bit?
Oh, it's gone already. I'm behind, I
It did not
feel.
even hit the table. It was so fast.
I can't see it.
Oh, Sarah Angel!
At that spot, in my opinion, Magnus is more under pressure.
This is a game changer. Eh?
So
This
he did
is a
board
game
in
changer.
Sarah Angels here.
Which is a good choice.
Yeah,
They
Yeah.
can jump block the Crowworm, and of course, Sarah Angel is always a good creature.
But what happened with that if Biff? Just a really quick swords, I guess, or something. I don't know.
What do we see here from Magnus? I can't see the card. What did he put down for 5 mana?
Oh, brutal.
Maybe a cockatrice.
Brutal, that hurricane. Oh,
Oh, that hurricane was brutal.
wow. Just when you think that Magnus is kind of down, right, with that Sarah Angel, and then comes that hurricane.
Yeah, the hurricane was pretty good at that spot.
Oh, wow.
But to be honest, Granite Gargoyle, I feel okay with it. But since Blue Blast is still a card, I don't think that it's super hot.
Granite Gargoyle?
Yes.
I do not say it's super hot. I say it's the card to be in 2021, which is played more. I do not say everybody plays it, but we will see more of Granite Gargoyle, I assume.
I agree, yeah, it'll go up.
But to be honest, guys, if everyone does it, doesn't mean it's right. You know what I mean? Like, if everyone is playing like Kutsu, it's not a good magic.
That would be sweet.
No,
Kutsu with enchantment alteration. That's going to be the combo for 2021.
Kutsu is actually a good card, but say Living Lands. If everyone thinks we need to pay 4
And with
mana,
that, the voice from above comes in and says, "Thank you so much, Hammybone, for the subscription." And then I leave it to my 3 commentators here to continue the game while I try to fix all the
So
totals.
what is the count now, Gordon?
Subscription
Roll
count? How many subscribers? We have 10.
Yeah. Also, how many money did we raise? How much money did you raise?
I don't have the count here, but it's over 1,000 still.
Over 1,000 still. Thank you so much. It's going to Children's Cancer Research Initiative in Switzerland. Kinderkrebshilfe Schweiz.
oh my god, we've seen
Gesundheit.
Why is
Danke.
Oh, man, I think it's going to swing in with the Crawworm here.
yeah,
So
but
it's a back and
why,
forth.
guys, tell me, why is Magnus not ice storming the factory?
Why should he?
Yeah.
He has incredible. He has, I don't know, 30 lives, something like that, with all the swords flying around.
Yeah, he's got
But-
the
I would
Crawworm?
always. I would swap.
I think he's just too much on his life. So he gained, I think, about in between 12 to 15 life with the swords.
there's a disenchant.
It's
I
two
think
Crowworms and the East Beefy Freed, correct? 15 life.
Yeah, it should be right.
So you can easily just try to keep the red mana away. What he did. So it's a good idea.
Oh, Crawworm attack. Boom.
Boom, 4/6, and he puts down the Lano Elf with Pendelhaven, which is
Oh, this is
super good
sweet.
against Factory.
Oh, this is so difficult now for Vincent.
By the way, Gordon, I have 950 Waks now. You will have to change your background in a few minutes.
Thank you very much, good sir, for that heads up. Because I think Rich Baroque's background has run out, so you are free to change. He's gotten his hour of me using a Jane Day Tomb as background. And with that, the voice in the sky, that is me, Gordon, is
Desert
also
Twister.
going to say that Crawworm won the game.